normal type. If there's a normal type one that I want, it's the Indeedee. There's the Dragon in Ice. Cyclizar for one of them. We still have yet to see Mega Arctibax. Or Baxcalibur, I mean. That just reminded me of that. Just thinking, for all of the side quests that I have yet to complete now that I can't do, it's this one, even though I have one, but I don't want to use the normal one. Octolock, I can do that one. Can't do this one, I don't know where to find a Feebas yet. Can't do that one because I don't have a Porygon. We'll be able to do this one soon. And then this one, because I don't have all of the Tatsugiri that they would need. 20 repeat balls, which is insane. Insanity. I thought that female trainer was a nurse. But it isn't. She isn't. I called her an it. But that also means I have to rush it because it's plus 28, and that means I have to find this Indeedee and get... Destroy floating Pokeballs, 3 of them. Use a catch window. And catch Baniri. All of the stuff that I can just do. I failed, I might... Not much. Failure, mercy. Secret room of Mega Shards. What was this catching task? There's so many Baniri. There we go. I failed. You've got to be kidding. Please. Are you kidding? What the heck? Man, did not think Indeedee was that hard to catch. Which means yet again I can't do that quest because I don't have an Indeedee. So now I gotta find another way to catch the Indeedee. Which is an impossibility at the moment. I really want to know what this ground type is. Now what sucks here is I'm going to be having to use this already. Which means that I gotta find a way to... I can't just risk it. I might. 4 minutes and 15 seconds, which is not enough time. But... as well, my mons will be level 160 each, so... well, 170 each. It's 58. The plus 88, I did my math wrong, it's 150. Catch an alpha Pokemon. Catch a crocodile. So that's what that ground type was. What is that? Oh. Hello, Marshtomp. Swampert. That might have been it. Ow! I don't know what I'm doing. Other than trying to catch a Swampert. So yeah, it was a Swampert that I saw. Good grief! I think I made a mistake. Max potion for you. Not you. Yay. Just want to complete one of these tasks as well. The other one about catching a crocodile. I think that the vast majority of why I chose to do this was because of wanting more hyperberries. But when there was somebody that said, just make a Pokemon game where you can go to every region and catch all sorts of Pokemon, and you'd have to think, that'd take them years to do. They'd have to think of every region of what they looked like, and then all of the Pokemon, and it'd be a huge open world game that would take probably like 500 hours to beat without speedrunning. Like speedrunning, that would take like it'd probably take like only 10 or 15 because of how there would probably be some insane plot twist. Finally, it's time for me to catch that Mon. Catch that Mon! Well, I don't know what to do. Freaking heat wave then. Another type! I had to catch it. That won't work, won't it? It sure would. I hear it. These guys are usually runaways. Jingling evolves by happiness, I remember. That's why I'm hoping to find even a Chimecho. I have to remember not to call it Chimecho, like how I used to call it. It's like for anybody asking why I called Chimecho Chimecho, I'm like, how do you not see it? I thought it was Chimecho because originally I didn't even think Chimecho even made sense. So that's why I thought Chimecho made sense. Well, I can't find the Chimecho, but might as well just complete this task. Oh, it was right there. At least I completed all of the tasks. Catching Power Dragon. It just means that a lot of my mons are gonna be, or no, all of the mons there would be. Please don't give me a task of catching Window. I beg you. Having to do that in the low levels will be near impossible. Thank you. Cyclizar. Yay! I was just hoping one of the dragon types is. Wow! Instead, it's me having to destroy sludges. Please, 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 no! Ugh. That's that. Plus 49. That's all. So the next recording I do will be, and the next recording that will be done for when I'm gonna do it is after my anniversary. That, or I'll do it on the next couple of days. After I've done editing, after I've finished editing everything else, I'm going to continue on catching a whole bunch of Pokemon, try to get that freaking Indeedee so I can get that quest done. I'm not alone looking for fighting types so I can find what I need for that quest, the Farfetch'd one, because I know Surfetch'd exists, so I'm trying to find it. But so far, doesn't seem like I'm able to at this point. And I'm choosing to complete all of the special side quests after the main game as well. Gonna catch that Morpeko. And for that, I'm going to just, I guess, I'm gonna save in front of it too. I'm gonna save in front of the portal. Whoops. I'm just gonna do all of that off recording. So, yeah, the next recording is just me doing more of the catching and also some of the battling, probably the 3-star ones, because it is sort of fun to do. It's just that now I know that 8 is the maximum, unless somehow I'm able to get even more, but I don't think I'm able to, which would also mean having to level up my team up by 100 so that I can do all of the other hard things. Let alone the Hyper Rogue Mega Arena. I'm very curious about the Power of Mega Evolution Donut, the Mega Donut, because I'm thinking that will be when you get your Mons up to level 200. Or it would just be a plus 100, and your Mons would just be the level of what they originally are. It's getting closer. I feel like the main finale is getting so close. Like we have so much more to do, and then all of the side quests I have yet to do, and I'm so close. And then after all of that is doing all of the side quests that I can do before doing all of the legendary Pokemon stuff. Hoping that because the Rayquaza one is something that I am able to do. Like I'm able to battle the legendary Pokemon Rayquaza along with Groudon and Kyogre. And I was hoping Deoxys was going to be in it because of how Rayquaza is in it, and usually when Rayquaza is in it, that also means Deoxys is. It's not always the case, but Rayquaza and Deoxys are enemies. It should be that Deoxys and Rayquaza are enemies of each other, because Deoxys is an alien type, and the meteor just threatening to destroy Earth, and then there is Rayquaza, the guardian of Earth. But all of that aside, it's getting close, the main finale. I think that I'm thinking that it might be part 100 or a little less that the main finale will be in. But then the true finale will come. It's just sometimes it gets so misinterpreted and I don't like it. But then the true finale will be there once I have done the Rayquaza thing. And then all of the bonus parts would happen after I complete a game, or I just do all of the bonus parts on streams, and that'd be a very once in a while deal. Because then I would be having guides on how to shiny hunt for legendary. Because I'm pretty sure that is what I can do, is shiny hunt for legendary Pokemon. Let alone having forgotten what a shiny Mega Evolution of it looks like. Because I do remember the shiny versions for what they look like for Latios and Latias, but I don't remember how they look as a Mega Evolution.
It's at this point where I have a belief that hourly recordings will be a part at this point. I say that every time. I say at this point, and I don't know when to stop because might as well say I can't think of anything smart to say. So I say all the same words. Autism is what that is. But if you insult it, then I will be upset. I'll be sad. Well, I'm thinking that how many parts I've recorded in the past day, this is recorded on the 24th, and the previous parts were recorded on the 23rd. If this is not me coming back from a cut, if I came back from a cut, then I think it was at a very close end point of it, because you already know my limits of me recording throughout the half-hour to 40-minute part. But we're getting close. The main finale is right around the corner. We are halfway through. Gotta clean my left glasses. The left eye side. Don't know what you call that thing. The left part of the lens or whatever of my glasses. Because yes, I'm wearing glasses. You saw that on the vlog, and I'm very sure you saw my anniversary vlog that I did announcing what's going to happen. It's true. So I said I was going to do this. That was what I was going to do. My word volume is very high. I would always forget that it's that loud. Look at all of this. Just all of the plus 70s. And that's for the 4-star.
Getting over teams up by up to level 140. You already know why I keep my volume as high as it is. If you hear echoes, it's because in case I hear a shiny that I don't see. In fact, it's right there. Catch Pokemon undetected as well. Figures. First impression. Got that done. Because it's cuter, at least. That's what I think. What would suck is if there are 5-star wilds. Oh, hi. I'm not gonna do anything with that one. I'm actually gonna do a cut here to see if I can find any more shiny Pokemon. It would be cool if I caught a shiny Phalanx. I'm gonna go through 3 wild zones on cut to see if there are any more shiny Pokemon to find, since I found one recently. I thought that was one already. Is that one? It is! It's a good thing I didn't skip. That looks cool. Okay, that is awesome looking. I gotta be honest. My word. It's a good thing I didn't skip it. I was like, oh wow, that actually looks cool. Is it a shiny or am I tripping? It's not. I was just saying it would be cool if I caught a shiny Phalanx and look at what happens. That was amazing. Well, it's better one than none. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this. I'm your friendly traveling Pokemon Center. That's actually pretty cool. You know, it's sort of funny because I think that was around the whole time and I just never saw it until now. I'm moving this one up here and I'm naming it. Thought this one had genders and apparently it doesn't. Well, I'll just name it Warrior because it has no gender. So it makes sense to name it just Warrior. Dude. Oh, well, at least it's trainers. I missed. It's a Hondu berry, Hyper Hondu. That's what I needed for the shining power. What? I'm just gonna let you spot me. Oh, whoops! Right there, it's an alpha. Ooh, it's an alpha Pokemon. Wow, it fainted. My word, you are the master. Goodbye. That's a nurse. Is that a nurse? It is. Just imagine them doing just like that trainer battle for one of the side quests. Imagine that they eventually just release shiny Pokemon out of nowhere. 2 more. Die, spotlight! flight screen won't help you. One more already. Mommy! I even ran past him and he just didn't care. I wish that the trainer theme wasn't normal. I wish that it was as warped as this was. That's why I make the Hyper Trainer battles be 90% speed, because then it just sounds like it's supposed to be warped, but it's not. Aha, there it is! Wait! Oh crap. Come on! There we go. I'm not using these buttons. Never will be. That's why I'm sort of looking forward to... get me out of here! That's why I'm looking forward to beating this game, so I don't have to worry about the weird buttons anymore. Because I'm used to minus being map, plus being the pause menu, and X being items. So, fire types. I want something that'll last me decently long. Resistance, power, psychic. I don't really have very many options. Well, then I'm gonna do waste a donut. Hello. Catch wild Pokemon undetected. Well, yeah, right.
Crap. Man, catching these mons undetected is so hard. Well then. You asked for it. One thing I'm reviving. Oh, restore? There. I have to use my trump card on that. Won't be able to get the golden Pokeball here because I got detected.
Got it. Nailed it. I nailed all of those tasks right on time. Yeah, the Hyper Houndoom berry is what I've wanted the entire time, because that was the berry I needed for the sparkling power donut.
Let's see it done. Oh, this guy's a credits. This guy's a credits guy? Huh. I didn't think that he was the credits guy. That I shouldn't have even guessed. I didn't know that he was the credits dude. I didn't even think there was a credits character in this game. I don't think they've ever done that in a Pokemon game. So because I saw him and I thought, what's this gonna be like? Nope, it's the credits. I didn't know that. I literally did think that he was just gonna say my name. And I was gonna be like, you are freaky. Nope, he's just doing the credits. I was nervous for a moment because I was like, please don't tell me he just deleted my save data. That would be upsetting. But thankfully not. He just is showing you the end credits again. Didn't know that. That's something that pretty much is deserved for Mega Dimension DLC, but I know that the end credits there is gonna be different. I can't skip this because I didn't save. Mamma mia. I didn't think that was what he meant by memorizing every name in 6 minutes. I thought that what he meant was it was gonna be some sort of like student's name, but instead it's the end credits. If anything, I should have known that this was like the staff member. Anyway, I'm just gonna cut. I didn't even think this was the end credits. I would have given out my reflections, but I don't have any to give yet.
I'm doing it again for you anytime. So yeah, she's the staff credits one. I thought that she was gonna do the. I thought she was gonna do something else. 6 species of Pokemon, patches of brambles. Yeah. Oh, I caught it. Did not think that was gonna work. No floating Pokeballs, I wasted my time. Oh wait, there it is. I'll save you! Got it. There's 2 more. Also, what was that sound? Is that just Hippowdon? Because somehow that made me think it was Absol, even though Absol's not a ground type. No! Yeah, so apparently they give me the Mega Shards. Because I didn't do that. The wild Pokemon did. Generous are we, even though you're meant to harm me. Okay, good. I was gonna be like, gosh darn it, even you are having problems with this floating Pokeball. Thankfully not. Got it. Okay. Did that. Now I just gotta find the brambles that it's talking about. Because I have done it! Get me out of here! Let's see what we're dealing with, unless this is the final boss. Now this is complete. Thanks to your hard work, we've got all the data we need. Oh, wow, okay, Hotel Z this time. Got some info to share about Operation Mega Donut. Well, before that, I'm going to cut to see if I can find another... What? You better come. Yeah, I know. Now to Hotel Z we go. Who knew that part 97 or 96, probably part 96, is going to be the bonus part. Gorbo! Hello! Here we are. Pardon the intrusion. Well, isn't this an adorable sight? Folks would eat this right up. Interested in a little financial backing to turn your solo stand into a global donut empire, Miss Chef? Gorbo, come on! Can't help it. Got a nose for business opportunities. But, boss, I hate to say this, but it can be kind of hard for others to tell when you're joking. Who's joking? Anyway, listen up, Team MC. I've been searching for the perfect flavor profile to capture all your Mega Evolution power so you can take on the Pokemon we're after, and I found it! Tell them about the donut they need to make. Yes, sir. We put the whole Rust Syndicate to work coming up with a flavor profile we're rather confident in. This recipe requires you to craft a donut that meets or exceeds using the following flavor scores. 310 points in sweet, 100 points in spicy is a minimum, and 310 points in sour. Also calls for at least 40 points in bitter and 40 points in fresh. Lastly, we'll need our special spice, Peace Noir. It's a signature Rust Syndicate recipe. Those refined, tasteful little grains are the key to the ultimate donut. Bottle of Peace Noir. A mysterious spice that is highly valued among members of the Rust Syndicate. A sprinkle of it elevates the flavor of any dish so sublimely you'll feel as if you're dreaming. It's vital to Operation Mega Donut that you follow these directions precisely. Only then can you make what I've dubbed the Bad Dreams Crawler. Once it's made, meet us in front of the tower. Well, that's an interesting one. He just said this place... his piece, never mind, and waltzed out. Busy guy. I'm ready to help you make the donut we need, as long as we've got the ingredients. 310. I should have taken a picture of this. Bad Dreams Crawler. Does it tell you again about what we need? Is it said originally? I'd like to try that crawler recipe. I don't remember what I need. What? How am I supposed to remember all of that? I can't even clip it or anything. I only remember it was 310 in 2, and then 40 in 2, and 100 in 1. I think it was 310 in spicy and bitter, and then 40 points in whatever else it could be. I don't remember. What am I supposed to remember here? Oh, I can't do any more there. I need sourness and spiciness. There we go. That works. I'm just gonna show the scene. There it is. Look at that thing. Bad Dreams Crawler, Pitch Black Power and Mega Power Conservation, level plus 82. A donut as black as night, made with a spoonful of Peace Noir, and it has a complex flavor. It allows you to enter a giant distortion in the sky. Voila! The Bad Dreams Crawler is complete. When the time comes, we'll pour as much Mega Evolution power into that pastry as we can. And that'll give Hoopa a burst of power on par with Mega Evolution. Which might also mean that it's gonna be... I love how it's called Pitch Black Power as well. I'm gonna just assume that it means that you have unlimited time to battle against the final boss, which is rather unique in itself. Once we get into the distortion above the tower, we can finally save the Pokemon in there. We can do this. I'm counting on my main crew. Let's do this, you two. You know it. Let's get out to the tower. Corbo's waiting. Special notice. I'm going to teach Goliath another bug type move only for this occasion, because Goliath has the greatest advantage here. But as well, we're counting on Ken and Z to save the world, and also as well, Floette, aka ZA Floette. So, I'm going to teach you Leech Life, and I'm teaching you that over Gunk Shot. Which means I have to teach you that by TM again, unfortunately. But now you know all of the plus moves. And then as well, just gotta make sure. So yeah, everyone has plus moves other than you. I actually forgot. U-turn. I could just go to the, and plus it's night, which is perfect. It's actually the first time ever that, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm gonna just hint it, that this Pokemon hasn't actually cast Nightmares. Yeah, you already know this by now. Over the entire city. I was hoping that would have been at least the case, but didn't seem like it. So, I'm gonna give plus moves to Freya, U-turn, and Heat Wave, and then I'm going. Oh yeah, you were the sock and throw ones. Freya. Reflect. I guess we're just doing all of them. Because instantly I just was like, no wait, not reflect! And then I was like, oh wait, no. You know what? I have a lot of Seeds of Mastery, so I might as well just use them on the best of occasions. Double checking, yeah, you have all plus moves. I still don't know what Nihilite is in terms of power. I never looked that up because I can't look it up when it's Mega Evolved. But I would always assume that its power is like the highest ever. It's like explosion power, 250, which is insane. I get a bluff move. Poof, 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 plus move. Oh, I'm pretty excited for this. Because of it being the main finale, we finally get to get this over with, so that we would go on to the main event. Mainly getting that extraordinary legendary Pokemon. But that will be another while as of yet as well for like the post game and all of that. Because it was post game that I planned on completing every side quest. And that sucks because Indeedee is one of the mons I need to catch. So for all of this, as well as the side quests, I wouldn't be able to do all of those yet. Because side quest wise, after this game is complete is when I would be able to, and it's 182, so there will be 9 more. Unless there ends up being a whole bunch that happens. But there's this one that I can't do yet. This one that I can do, but will do after the game is done, the main part of the DLC. Not the post game, but the main. This one that I'm choosing to do when I catch a Firefetch'd fighting. This one that I can do, but I'm not doing it yet. This one that I'm doing, but I'm not doing yet. This one that I can't do. Can't do, wish I can do, but this freaking Indeedee is being stubborn. Slog versus Throw can do, but I'm doing that after post game, and can't do because I don't have all forms of Tatsugiri. Then all of the rewards as well. Like I can find all of the things that gives me an insane reward, and all of the things that gives me the insane rewards is just one, which is this one. 20 repeat balls. I've forgotten a lot of those already. You want to know what I'm going to catch this final boss in? A Dusk Ball, because it works out the best. Oh, wait! I don't have a Dusk Ball! Crap. Here's our Team MZ Power Trio. It's time to follow the distortion into hyperspace Lumios and take on the Pokemon behind all this. Are you ready? I'm not. I guess I gotta catch in a different Pokeball then. If this is what it takes to help everyone, then I'm ready to fight. I'm the Mega Evolution successor. No way am I gonna say no. So I assume you're ready as well. Sure. I was hoping to back out just to get some more Dusk Balls. Guess I didn't really need to ask. Let's see that Bad Dreams Corolla you made. Can't start the operation until you bring the Bad Dreams Corolla out. Thank you. Because I wanted to go to the Pokeball Boutique so I can buy some more Dusk Balls. Since I can't do this without my chosen Pokeball. Because there are none. Wait, the Dream Ball would be perfect for him actually. Here we go. Bad Dreams Crawler. Apparently it was meant to be for that long. Which is short compared to everything else. That makes me hope that we won't need that much time. That is short. So short. At least to me it is. Bad Dreams Crawler. Here we go. Looks good. I knew the Rust Syndicate's signature epice noir would come through. Time to roll, Felipe. Summon everyone to Centrico Plaza. What's he gonna do? Oh. Okay. Alright everyone, can you see my screen? I've marked where I want each of you. Everyone confirm your posts, then stand by. The plan itself I understand, but I fail to grasp why you are the one giving orders. And yes, I like to stay up here right behind you. We need our strongest trainers working together if we're gonna save Lumios. Especially you, Jacinth. Wouldn't want a trainer of your caliber stuck managing logistics. I'm just freeing you up. Freezing. That's actually very sweet. Now go make Operation Mega Donut happen. I poured my heart and soul into making my canary bread, also some other pastry could save the day. Hoopa needs donuts, Pops. It's all ringy. Well, that's Hoopa's loss. Canary bread is the best. Ah, G-Volt. Ah, that's actually pretty sweet. Is this even your post, little, when was it? It's fine, Pops. G-Volt can hang here. We're buds. Most importantly, they're seriously planning to Mega Evolve Donuts. They are. I keep on doing wrong voices. Hopefully we can finish before Ivor arrives. He's there. Gwen! Where's Gwen? Yeesh. Looks like Ivor's been glumping around the city looking for you. Yikes, man. Big ol' Yeller over here. Guess we've got to protect Lumios. If we don't, we'll come to drink our delicious coffee. Perhaps this is the true calling of Team Flare Novo, our representative. I don't know what the right pronunciation of that is. There you go again, making everything existential. Can't we just get on with helping people and stuff? How characteristically pragmatic for yourself. You know, I would be overjoyed if you could bring dear Gritty Shama along with you to join my upcoming Magnifique Super Deluxe Tournament. I told you, you come to me if you want to battle. Lady Jacinth, time is short. We must commence the operation. Yes, I used your seed to counter. I don't know what to say. Goodness, Lapan. Yes, Lady Jacinth, I used your method to scare you. How's it feel when I do it? How's it feel for other people to do it rather than you? What am I gonna say? You managed to successfully sneak up behind me, even in holographic form. I am all astonishment. You have improved considerably. Oh. All thanks to your constant battling, your strict guidance, Lady Jacinth. Finally got to see her in a holographic form. It's about time. I suppose we'd better prepare to... We are prepared! We believe in you all. Don't worry, we three are the strongest trainers in Lumios. I said we instead of where. Well, Karina and Eclipse are at least. Ah! You said it! I heard that. You know what I mean? You're getting a dish of some extra special curry when we celebrate. If there's something left to celebrate after all this, I'll shovel down whatever you make. Ansha, you can hear us, right? Make sure to cheer Hoopa on. I certainly will. Good luck, all of you. Emma will be here soon. We'll all pour all the Mega Evolution power we've got into that donut. Here we go. We made it to the very top. Whoa! So this is a view from on top of Prism Tower. I knew it'd be up high, but what a sight. The view from up here looks pretty different this time. Sure does. I'd be so shaky to come up here. Just saying, I don't like heights. Even looking up at this weird distorted sky, I feel oddly calm. I think it's because I know we're gonna use Ansha's donut and help a Pokemon in need. Indeed. I believe in you all. Everyone's in position down here. How's it look up there, Eclipse? We're good to go. Give us a minute. Yikes. Thought you would be. Here goes. Let Operation Mega Donut begin! Wow. Okay. There she is. Better late than never. Dang, this is even better of a finale than the main was. Yes! I knew it! That was his alternate form. We finally got to see it. This is like Legends Arceus, I gotta say. This place feels weirdly familiar. Yeah, I can swear I've seen it before. I had a dream about this place. You both dream being here too? Yeah, those dreams. They must have been messages from the Pokemon here in Hyperspace Lumios. They sure were strange. Yeah, stay away, but also help? Maybe it knows it'll suffer if it Rogue Mega evolves. We've got to press on and find that Pokemon. No, not just find it. Save it from Rogue Mega evolving. This place is giving me the creeps. Hyperspace no... What did that say? Something about Hyperspace something moon nightmare. Can't believe how dark this night is. I know I've seen somebody use a bug here, but I'm not gonna bother using it. Just, man. I think I might know what Pokemon we're gonna find deeper in here. What is it? She's gonna say it, and I'm gonna freak out. I'm pretty sure it's Darkrai. It drives people and Pokemon away from itself by afflicting them with nightmares. So it's absorbed tons of mega power that the tower was giving off, and now it's afflicting us with hyperspace Lumios and out of this world nightmare. To think that Darkrai had this power, I'd say so, though I sure don't like it. Thinking of the state Darkrai's in is making me so mad. Mega Evolution is a miraculous thing. It's a kind of magic born from the bond between Pokemon and trainer, Keystone and Megastone. Dark Knight! Rogue Mega Evolution is a cruel joke that goes against everything Mega Evolution is all about. Yes, I wanted to add that word in. I'm the Mega Evolution successor, and I can't sit by watching Pokemon suffer from it any longer. Tiny Eclipse, we've got to save Darkrai. Darkrai, what kind of Pokemon is it even? Man, it's like I said, this is so much like Legends Arceus for the exploration we're having. At long last, a route. Who's there? Wait, is that AZ? But he shouldn't be here. Oh wait, because it's a dream. Hello, Tony. Because it's from that side quest from before. The wife that lost her husband, and that lost husband gave us that letter, even if he was already deceased. This was the same thing. He was originally deceased, but in this realm, it isn't that way. AZ? How? This is just a dream, huh? It is a dream, but then again, life is a dream. It is. At least to me it feels that way. How? How could you, AZ? After everything with the tower, I came back to the hotel to find you, but you were... You did wonderfully. I'm so grateful for all you've done. You saved the Pokemon and people of our city, and my Floette. You truly are a worthy leader of Team NZ. Yeah, thanks, AZ. Just think that the Floette that's with him is the same Floette I have. Makes it all the sweeter. Plus, this DLC deserved this because, gotta say, I'm sorry to say this all of a sudden, but dream moment because of this big moon and this scene. No, I didn't dream of AZ and Floette, but the pathway into the woods with that big moon right there is definitely making me think of that. It is making me think of the dream I had all of that time ago. And I mean, it was in my school years. Might as well say in my high school years that I had this dream, and this theme was in the dream. It was so touching, and it's giving me goosebumps. Right. It's giving me goosebumps right there, right here. It's very sweet. And Karina, strong as these two may be, they would have struggled in hyperspace if not for you. Thank you. Nothing to thank me for. I can't stand to let poor Pokemon suffer from rogue Mega Evolution. And you, AZ, I can't believe you had the nerve to kick the bucket before I made it to Lumios. Heh! I had hoped to welcome you, but life laughs at our hopes, doesn't it? Eclipse, I am so glad to have known you. The greatest hero of all time. Thank you. The time we had was precious. It warms my heart to hear you say so. After wandering in the dark for as long as I have, your words are almost blindingly bright. I believe in you all. No matter how harrowing the night, I know you will help shape a better tomorrow. Good to see a fade too. Okay, it's just glowing bright light, and before they disappear. Now, please tell me L is gonna be here too, even though he didn't die. It would be really cool. I'm sorry, but it is technically what this is. AZ. It would be cool to see L, aka Lysander. Let's go. Probably not. That was a very sweet scene to see AZ in. I remembered I was disappointed in my dream for not seeing Lysander, and I shouldn't be. We saw Lysander. It was a very satisfying final battle in the mainframe. This fits. All the best. All the better. This is it. The field where we will meet Darkrai, the Nightmare Pokemon. Pitch Black Power, all the way up to level 3 it seems, and Mega Power Conservation. There we go, the familiar scene. It's too quiet. Yes, quiet. Too quiet. Stay away. Stop. That voice. It's the one from those dreams. Hurt. It hurts. You stay away. Stay away. Stay away, stay away, stay away! Yeah, that's great. Stay away! Here it comes. Watch out! They did this theme again? There it is! Darkrai! A returning theme from Pokemon Legends Arceus. He has returned. Darkrai has appeared. Might of Ruin, level 200! Oh, that was Dark Void. Oh wait, no it wasn't. Here we go. Goliath, it's your time to shine. First impression. Dark Void, man, watch out. First impression again. Not gonna be mad because this is only phase 1. Feels so good to do it this way. Kaboom! Oh my word. There we go. Phase 2. There it is. The nightmare form. We finally get to see what it looks like. I saw this already! Oh, it looks terrifying! That gave me Kirby level shenanigans with the Mega Evolution there. There it is. What is it called? The Darkra Knight. If anything, I would have just called it Dark Knight because it's clever. But I like that. Yeah, it gave me Kirby levels of horrifying because of how every Kirby boss, or nearly every Kirby boss for the final bosses, are like one-eyed monstrosities. This was no different. The fact that it was an eye and then the head popped out, and it was just a huge nightmare of a body. It was nuts. It was like an ultimate moon, giving me all sorts of references. Who knew that I would think Kirby when I saw that? I definitely did. We've done it. We were very low on time, but we did it. Eclipse, we did it. We saved Darkrai from the pain of Rogue Mega Evolution. We are such a good team. You three really did it. You took care of that Pokemon causing Hyperspace Lumiose to appear. I've never heard such a sunny voice out of you, Corbo. You feeling good? Felt the need to ask the obvious, did you? Of course I'm happy! Lumiose is safe again, thanks to all of you. You did great. I mean it. Let's head back. Can't keep everybody waiting. We have completed the 11th mission. There has to be through 13 or 12. We've done it. So, the pitch black Pokemon Darkrai was the one raging deep in Hyperspace Lumiose. To think that we've yet again saved the world, and it was all thanks to Ken and Z that we've managed to save Lumiose yet again. Lumiose's hero, and may I say heroes, Goliath and Ken and Z, really saved the night. You see what I did there? I guess it somehow wandered into Lumiose and then settled on top of Prism Tower, probably to stay away from everyone down below. No way anyone would have found it there while the tower was closed off for redevelopment. But then Darkrai got exposed to all that mega power leaking from the tower. So its ability to inflict nightmares got cranked up and ran wild. Not unlike the rogue tower itself. I guess not everything we saw was nightmarish, exactly. A lot of it was just odd. Makes sense, what with all the different people and Pokemon here in Lumiose. Blend together a whole city's worth of dreams, and of course you'll get some plain old weirdness mixed with the scary stuff. Maybe even Darkrai can't always tell what's a nightmare to each of us. I'm told its nightmare powers are more instinct than conscious act. Anyway, Darkrai may not have meant any harm in the first place. That's probably true. And now, our next task is to make sure Ansha's dream becomes a reality. You got that right. Since we're wrapping things up, let me say one last time. Good work, kids. You're a good bunch. You know something? You might just be the greatest Pokemon trainer around. Eclipse. If I might also say a few words, I wanted to tell you how glad I am that I joined you all. That I got to set up shop with you. And that we might even get to carry on together to meet that fine legendary Pokemon next. Cut there. It's also so... Well, let me sum up what I mean. I'm just finishing this first before I eat. My dinner. I knew that my mom would have called me during the final battle. Team MZ is the best. You bet we are. Mm. This city is the best ever. We are the best team ever. You are all the best ever. That's my answer. It's the people, not the place. Well, technically, it's the place that I like. Yep, I thought so. I knew this was gonna be the end credit scene, which means now I get to reflect off of even the DLC of this game. And let me tell you, it was shocking how long that took. Like, I expected the DLC when I first had that idea. I thought the DLC was gonna take 20 parts. It surely didn't. I know for sure, because I think the main story was like probably near 70 parts, but I chose for it to be 70 parts. And then I think it almost took 30 for the entirety of how it started to, is from start to finish 25 parts, but there's still more to it than this. To think that both of these parts of the game had post games, it is uncanny. Like, for the fact that we get to, in the main game, we saved Lumias from the tower being monstrous, and then our post game was catching Zygarde, which I named Cannon Z because it seemed like a best name for it, from its Mega Evolution being a little cannon. That's cute. I love that Gulpin. And then comes the final battle in this game, Darkrai, and then we already know about Rayquaza, that fine-looking legendary Pokemon that we would be having to deal with. It's already over, isn't it? I didn't even get to reflect off of everything. Oh, never mind. I loved it. Like, I know that many people would say that this game was awful, like, pretty mid. Its story sucks and all of that. But I don't like I honestly didn't like the fact that you go through a city, but I did like how it ended, where you would explore through an entire forest, which is what we were hoping to do in the entirety of Legends ZA, and then finally reference Arceus again with all of that stuff. Meaning, with all of that stuff about going through the forest all the way up to a pit. It was fun. Like, all of the Mega Evolutions we faced, we still have yet to find the Mega Evolution for the pseudo-legendary Pokemon we've seen before. Let alone, like I said, Tatsugiri getting a Mega Form. I didn't think it needed one. And yeah, Dondozo being there, and Heatran, the Mega Form right there. We get to see the Nightmare after that. The greatest nightmare around. The Mega Evolution of Darkrai. It was enjoyable. I would think that the DLC of this game and they still say Power World is like something that tops this. I still think Pokemon is the best game ever, and I still love it. The DLC journey was quite something. It was not very much to do in between the road Mega Evolutions we had to face, but I did like the change, if anything, like being able to do all of the catching up the Pokemon in hyperspace instead, and it being timed instead of us just exploring at our leisure. Even making donuts was entertaining. I just wonder if this means that eventually we'd be getting Koopa. Because if we do, then that is great. We'd be able to get every mythical Pokemon we can think of. Not Mew, though. So not really every Pokemon we can think of. It was great. Like, I can't say enough about the fact that I thought that the DLC journey was actually enjoyable. I liked the main game. I'd even say that out of this game and Mario Tennis, because Mario Tennis will be the game I drop I'm looking at the drawings, and that's what got me thinking of Draw. That I'll be playing next. I'm gonna say is very bad. Like, the ending disappointed me. The story was short. I should just enjoy the story for what it was, and I do. But I wish it was just me wishing it was longer than 30 parts. Not longer than 30 parts, longer than 10 parts. That's how long it will be before it's 6 parts really for you. No, it's gonna be 7 parts, gosh darn it. Is it? No, the 4th part is Mario Day. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. So, yeah. After Mario Tennis's main game is done, the adventure mode, I will be back to doing a post game, which might be like 5 parts long. And who knows, I might even do Donkey Kong Country, because that is a game that I'm going to be LPing. I might be streaming that as one of my March LPs. But I'm slightly hoping that I'd be able to do it in April. Like April 1st being my April Fool's LP, but it's not an April Fool's LP to do the Donkey Kong Country Trio. That's cute. Look at all of that. And she even drew the main character, I'm pretty sure. Karina, Naveen, Townie, Lita. I think Naveen's a guy in green. And then Townie is one of them. And I think me, the main character, and Karina. And then, of course, that's so cute. That's a cute kid's drawing. And yet we are going on. But I'm not gonna continue on for a while on my part. Just gonna let this go on and then I'll end it. Alright team, time to finally make Ansha's dream become reality. What should we do? That's the question, isn't it? It's no good sitting around and waiting for hyperspace distortions to form. Yes, we must do more than wait. I must ask that you please do everything you can to find that fine legendary Pokemon. We will, Ansha, but maybe it'll feel more like a real job if we make it official. Your original request was for us to help you to make a donut, right? This is kind of on a whole new level. Do we even accept requests from team members? Why wouldn't we? I'd ask Eclipse to lend a hand if I had a problem. Ansha should too. That sounds perfectly reasonable. I shall make a formal request of it. Please, catch that fine legendary Pokemon. The greatest gift. Mission number 12. We'd be happy to take your request, Ansha. Now, if only we had any feeds. Should we ask, you know who? I'm sorry, why aren't we saying his name now? Well, you know what happens. It's like the iconic children of my Mario Kart deal. Look, Corbo's our leading Hyperspace Lumios expert. We'll need to involve him sooner or later. Why don't we head to his office before he has a chance to call us first? You all have fun. I don't think we all need to barge in together, so I'll hang back and get some training in. $75. 60 for investigating hyperspace. And before I end things here, let's look at Mega Darkrai. Look at that thing. Its dark power is a Bad Dreams Pokemon still, and it's still dark. If only it was Dark Psychic, that would have been even better. Its dark power blocked out the sun, plunging the surrounding area into darkness. There is no escaping its evil eye. It's said that if it goes all out, it can heat its body up to temperatures over 1.8 million degrees Fahrenheit. This heat keeps enemies at bay. Well, dang. And we still have yet to find 3 of the Megamons, let alone the primal forms of others. Yes, I said it, primal forms. We'll get into that later. Actually, I gotta save first, just in case. We have played this for over 95 hours, and we are still not done. 5 more hours to go, I believe. Next time in Pokemon Legends ZA, we are going to do what we can in the office. I gotta see something, actually. Is it true that the Mega... Okay, yeah, they are still here. Oh, rampant mega power detected. Okay, and it's 5-star. That is interesting. Gotta deal with that, and I bet it's gonna be level 200. Boy, I hope not, but yeah, in the next part of me playing this, I will be exploring through the city, going through the office, and seeing what's what. Even seeing what the Rogue Megamon will be. Because I thought it was going to be the Mega form of... Yeah, I thought it was going to be a Mega form of... Excalibur. I didn't know why that took me so long to figure out. But yeah. Fun game, fun DLC, but we're not done yet. Me trying to find the smartness just to think of any other words to say, but it's sort of hard at some points. You've already seen the March 3rd vlog that I did, so if you want to hear the explanations, then there is your guide for me saying everything that I can on the vlog about what's been happening.